So today's session is, again, it's slightly different to all the previous sessions in that we will be focusing on really informal kind of language. So what we're going to be looking at is useful phrases, short phrases, often interjections. So like little expressions that we use in daily conversations with people. So I'm sure you have little, phrases like that in your language as well. So like say, for example, oh, come on. Oh, why don't you want to? Hold on, let me just, for example, oh, of course. Okay, so for example, okay, you could be just having a chat with your friends, right, on the street, or say traveling together, or a lazy Sunday, you bump into some, good friends and you have a little chit chat, or I don't know, in the restaurant or in the bar. So we often, we talk about those daily, that's it, Sindo, small talk. But small talk in terms of the content, but there is also little things that we use in English to kind of respond to other people. Okay, let me show you what I mean and how I mean it, okay? So to get you started, as always, I kind of need to make you see how much you already know and how much you don't know. So I'm going to show you a list of phrases. Okay, some of them are quite easy. They're going to be quite easy for you. So I'll show you. I've selected some phrases. I've compiled a list of some short phrases, and I'm going to give you 1 minute, literally 1 minute, to very quickly read through those phrases and be honest. Just kind of count all the phrases that you have used in English, or maybe you use them on a regular basis, but be very honest, okay? Don't say, yes, I use it, knowing that you've never used it, okay? So 1, 2, 3, go, 1 minute. Okay, so how many? I don't know why my, sorry, false start. Something is not, okay, that's it. So 1, 2, 3, go, 1 minute. How many of these do you actually use? And put it in the chat. So how many do you use? Yeah. Be very, very honest. Yeah. Okay, but which one, Cinder? With the question mark or with the exclamation mark? Because these are different functions. Oh, okay. Okay, I may ask you later. Oh, Rona, just my luck. Oh, that's good. That's good. It's a lovely one, right? I've never heard a student say it, to be honest. Never in my life. What's up? Yeah, Sindel. I think everybody knows this one. It's overused, almost. Come on, guys. 30 seconds. Number 4, Ashik. Yeah, just my luck. Oh, it really sounds like you guys. Not at all. Yeah, Lena. Okay. 30% of them, Olena is saying. Okay. But Olena, when you say 30%, help yourself, Christina. Yeah. 30%, 40%. So, but I'm assuming you only use 40% because you don't know the meaning of the other 60%, or is it because you know the meaning but you don't feel confident about using them? What is it? No confidence, or you don't know the meaning? No confidence or no meaning? Which one is it? We don't know the meaning. Okay. So you see, I assumed these were really easy ones. Okay, we are not going to be looking at these particular phrases. I've selected 10 other phrases, but we have to very, very quickly just do this activity. Okay, so I have a couple of sentences. I really don't want to be spending more than 7 minutes on this. Okay, so we can do it really, really quickly. Okay, because this is not a target language for today, but I want you to kind of clarify some doubts. So which one do you know? So the first one, when you say, I'll never do it, which phrase would be fitting the context? If you say to someone, oh, I'll never do it. No way, I'll never do it. Which one would you actually use? Not at all. Not Sindo. Try again. Number 13. Not Anastasia. You see, 11, not on your life. Oh, May, again, today you are very good. You are so good. Not on your life. That's it. So we use it to say, never. There's no way. Okay, I'll never do it. Not on your life. Don't count on me. Okay. Good. How about the second one? I just can't remember her name. From the second part, I use all of them. Okay. So let's do them very, very, very quickly. I just can't remember her name. I really try, but can't remember. Ashik, I really expect you to give me the answer to this. Number 12, no, different, no, 6 and 3, no, and 3, no. No. It was something that actually came up in the conversation class yesterday. Okay, I'll give you the answer. For the life of me. So you could kill me, okay, but I really can't, for the life of me, remember her name. Okay, you could kill me, but yeah, now I got it. Yeah. So we use it in the context when you essentially you're saying, kill me, and I just can't remember. I can't for the life of me remember. I can't for the life of me understand something. How about number C? Okay, number C, C. This one is easy. So just, you were all saying that you use it. So there was a burglary in the school and only my bag was stolen. Nobody else's, just mine. What do we say? What do I say? Number 4, just my luck. That's it. How about D? Thank you. If someone says thank you to you, how do you respond? That's it, just my luck. What do you say to thank you? Number 13? No, not Cinder. Number 13 is a very good one. Number 3, not at all. Lovely. That's it. This is a really nice answer. To be honest, people always say you're welcome, but do you know, I don't like when people say you're welcome to me, because to me, but it just may be my personality, it feels patronizing. Like when someone says you're welcome, okay, hundreds of people say this and there's nothing wrong with that. But there are other expressions like not at all, no problem, right? Don't worry about it. It's just so much nicer to me. How about E? Do you have a spare pen, please? Number 2, that's it. Okay, 7, sorry, F, sorry, can you repeat? Come on, this is easy. I'm just going to give you this. I beg your pardon, right? So if you can't hear something, I beg your pardon. How about G? Excuse me? This is so rude. Which one is it? Come on, Sindo, you said you use it. Okay, so look, 2 expressions, but different intonation. So when you just want to say this is rude, what do you say? I beg your pardon, right? So it's a completely different intonation. Beg your pardon? I mean, mind your manners, right? So a completely different meaning, right? How about H? What are you trying to say exactly? That's a nice one. Someone is saying not one. Try again. Try again. Okay, 5 seconds. 1, 2, not 14, not 14. What are you getting at? This, very good, Rona. This is so common, okay? So common. What are you getting at? What are you saying exactly? I don't understand what you're saying, right? What's your point? Okay, I, very easy. Oh, nothing much. All is good. I'm going to give you the answer. What's up? That's it. How about Jay? He's a banker, works 24/7 and has no money. Good. So I don't get it. Okay, that's it. Now we have just a few left. Can I have another cake, please? Everybody will know. Help yourself. That's it. Next one. I'm so tired. All I need now is a cup of coffee. What do we say in a situation like that? So I meet with my friends maybe, and this is what I want to say. I just want to say I'm so tired. All I need is coffee. Not 7:13. So I could do with a cup of coffee. Oh my God, I'm dying for a cup of coffee. I could do with a cup of coffee now, okay? If only I had a cup of coffee. So this is how we use it, right? You could do with something. How about the next one? If you don't look after yourself, you're going to fall ill. This is serious. It's no joke, okay? If you don't look after yourself, so it's no joke. You've got to be taking it seriously. It's no joke. It's a common expression as well. Never heard a single student use it, never, okay? Now, all these phrases, and there will be more, if you use them, if you're comfortable using them, it's a sign of fluency, okay? Just bear it in mind. And 3 more. For me, a short walk every day is absolutely important. Not 12. This is number 7. I couldn't do without a short walk. I mean, I could do without tea. I couldn't do without coffee. I couldn't do without a short walk. Life doesn't exist for me without a short walk. And oh, I'm trying to work and you keep interrupting me. Nah, that's it. Very good. Now, what is very important here is the intonation. Honestly, oh, come on, right? It's like so rude. I mean, how can you be doing this to me? Honestly? And the last one, it can't be helped. So now, before we move, because I know it's quite a few phrases, let's just do a little check on what you remember. So we have 2 situations. Now, which of the phrases that we had on the previous slide, I may be asking you for, to do a lot now, and it's a big task, but try. So this is, this is Boris Johnson, okay, and everybody knows about Boris and his style. So what would you say in this situation? I'm giving you 5 seconds, okay? Which of the phrases could you apply, could you use in this context, in a daily conversation with your friends? You see Boris Johnson on TV, and what comes to mind? Come on, 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He could do with a haircut, okay? So this is, he must have, okay, Sindo, you see, when you talk about everyday conversations, okay, we don't use big language, okay? We use the colloquial expressions, we use friendly expressions, we use fast expressions, right? So you see Boris Johnson, there's only one thing that comes to my mind, okay? He could do with a haircut, and it means that's what he needs. Just like I said earlier, oh, I could do with a coffee now because that's what I need now. I desperately need it. He desperately needs a haircut. How about this one? Look at the guy. Oh no, I have an interview in 10 minutes and look what's just happened. What would you say? I mean, this is easy. 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just my luck. That's it, Christina. Yeah, okay, lovely. And how about this? So that's maths. And I just don't understand it. Okay. However hard I try, okay, I can understand a little bit, but really and truly, okay, you could kill me. I can't help. No. Get it? Okay, I can't get it. That's it. I can't get it. But there is a better expression. I can't, for the life of me, understand it. Kill me, okay, put me in prison. I can't for the life of me understand how people can understand maths, okay? So let's look at this one. Okay, oh, this one is tricky, okay? Now, ignore the Donald Trump pictures. We'll talk about them in a minute, okay? Okay, here is the situation, okay? It's my sister. Now, I have a bone to pick with my sister. There's something I need to talk to her about, and it's not going to be pleasant, okay? So, now I need to talk to her, and I've been stalling it for as long as I could, but I know that it's inevitable. The talk has to happen, okay? So what can I say in the daily conversation using colloquial expressions? What can I say here? I've been stalling. That's it, Christina. Lovely. So I mean, I really have been stalling, so delaying, but it can't be helped. I mean, it has to happen, okay? I can't ignore it. It just can't be helped. I need to have this conversation with my sister, not looking forward to it, but it can't be helped. So now I know my sister. She's going to fly off the handle, to use some of the expressions from last week. She's going to bite my head off, okay, because it's not pleasant what I'm going to say. And you know, my sister, okay, talking to my sister when she's not happy, guys, is no joke, okay? You have to take it seriously. So you kind of have to prepare yourself. So you see, this is just how you would be talking to people over coffee, right? So it can't be helped. And talking to her is no joke. And we have two more situations. Now, Donald Trump, who we are going to talk about him or use his images a lot. Just for clarification, I'm not a fan. It's just that his face lends itself to funny situations. Now, he was asked to apologize to his political. Okay, Olena is saying, honestly, it could be, absolutely could be. And it means that, you know, he's essentially saying, how rude. How can you be asking me to apologize? Honestly, you've got to be joking, right? But it's not what I meant. What I meant here was that not on your life, okay? It's not going to happen. So when you want to say that this is completely, totally out of the question, that's what we say. That's how we respond. Not on your life. This is not happening. You're not going to see it in your life, right? And that's just so, no way, that's it, Alexandra, okay? Not on your life. I'm not going to apologize. Forget about it, okay? So, and the last one, again, we have Boris, we have Donald Trump again. Look at his face. Let me just tell you a little bit about what is happening here, I think. So he's listening to someone delivering a speech. And obviously, he's a little bit confused. He's not quite sure if the person may be taking a dig at him. So when you're taking a dig at somebody, you are kind of criticizing this person or mocking or laughing at this person. So he can't quite read the speaker, right? So what do you think he's saying here to the other person? What is he getting at? Is he taking a dig at me? Honestly. So what is he getting at? What message is it? What is he trying to communicate, right? Now, that's extremely popular, very popular, but very colloquial, okay? That's the thing that you need to know, okay? This is the kind of language that's very, very colloquial. That's why we talk about everyday conversations. Now, let's move on, because we have a lot, and I've again, pre-selected 10 expressions for you guys. Okay, we have 10 expressions here. Now, I've decided to present them today because they are really, really nice. Okay, and students often find it hard to understand the real meaning and they are never comfortable using them. So I'm giving you 30 seconds and tell me, but again, be honest. Have you ever used any of these? Have you seen them before? Just give me the number if you have. See, I don't blame you. Okay, Sindel, we'll see in a minute, okay? Because maybe you used it in a different context, okay? So we'll see in a second. Anything else? No? These are really nice phrases that you use with your pals, with your friends. Okay, so again, let's start. So these are the phrases. Now, we have, let me present you with the first situation. So the first situation is, so how it's going to work today is I'll be showing you situations and you have to tell me which phrase would be, should be used in the context, okay? So Peter is asking John for another loan. Now, he still hasn't paid John back the last time John lent him £50. Olena is saying, just be isn't familiar to me. So she, oh, okay, that's good, Olena. Okay, so you are going to help me, okay, in a minute. So he still hasn't paid John back the last time John lent him £50. So he's saying, hey, John, would you spare a tenner? Do you know what a tenner is? Anybody? What's a tenner? Tenner in English, it's £10. Okay, a fiver is £5, a tenner is £10. So would you spare a tenner, please? I'll pay you back. So now you know that he hasn't paid John back the last time. Okay, so now what do you think? What do you think? Well, I never, Alexandra. Not exactly. Okay, but keep trying, guys. Keep trying because it gives me a lot of understanding of where you are. So John is saying, well, I'm still waiting for you to pay me back the £50 I gave you. So essentially, what he's saying is, he's saying, honestly, absolutely not. Certainly not, by no means, not on your life. Forget it, forget about it. Nope, nada, right? Hell no. So which of these, there's one that means exactly this. There's one that means forget about it, okay? Not on your life. I'm not giving you any, that's it, Alexandra, nothing doing. So what John is saying is nothing doing, and it means no action from me, okay? No money from me, and it's a very strong no, forget about it, okay? Now, just to show you another situation, another context, I found this cartoon, Calvin and Hobbes. You may not know it, but it's quite popular. It's quite popular. It's quite funny, actually. So the mother is saying, you sound terrible, Calvin. I'll get you some cough medicine. And then what he's saying, it wasn't me coughing, it was Hobbes, right? So shifting the blame. Me? It wasn't me. I know, but that cough syrup tastes awful. Now look at the response. So you're going to have me take it? Nothing doing, Buster. I refuse. Not happening. So we use this expression in the context of a strong no, okay? So forget about it, nothing doing, okay? So we have one of the phrases from the list sorted. Now let's look at the next context. So here is Donald Trump, okay? Donald Trump, look at his face. He's just noticed a UFO. Now, he didn't believe it really existed, but now he does. So my question is, what is he saying? And his face, being as expressive as it is, it should help you guess the emotion. What do we say in a situation like this? So, you know, he's saying, Melania was telling me it existed, but I never listened to her, you know, this silly woman. So, but now he could see it with his own eyes. So look at his reaction. What is he saying? He's shocked. What do we say when you are shocked? When you are surprised, but it's more than surprised, you're really shocked. B, not I, not. Try again. Try again. This is very English. Okay, I'll tell you. This is what we say. Well, I never. So the moment you say that, okay, think of this face, because these two go together. Okay, so essentially what you are saying is, look at this face. What you are saying is, okay, if you push, okay, and if you want to keep the, you know, stiff upper lip, okay, you want to use understatement, okay, you probably say, fancy that, okay, I will never believe such a thing, or I would have never imagined such a thing. So you just say, well, I would have never imagined that. If you think about young people, okay, young people, us, okay, now this is the kind of language that we use, and it's exactly the same. So when you react like that in English, you hear someone say, well, I never, or you say it, effectively, that's what you're saying. You've got to be kidding me. Okay, oh, come on. Are you actually serious? No way. I literally have to stop my jaw from dropping. So, well, I never. It's, gosh, that's it, Alexandra. You could say that. But I think, well, I never is much stronger. You are really, really shocked. You've got to be kidding me. That's what it is. Okay, so now look at this situation, okay, very, very quickly. So this is Alex, okay, imagine he's your friend. And now, 10 years later, you bump into Alex, and that's Alex. It's the very same person that you used to know. Now, imagine yourself, you bump into Alex. What do you say to him? What's your reaction? What's your first reaction? What do you say to him? No way, Olena is saying, that's it. So Cinder, oh, come on. Are you not going to acknowledge the fact that this is the case of from rags to riches? Okay, it's been a long time, but it's more than that. He was homeless. Now he's a millionaire. So what do you say? You say, no way. Or you say, well, I never. Look at you. How is it even possible? So we use it the way, Olena, you just put it in the chat. No way. Right? You've got to be kidding me. It can't be you, okay? This is how we react. So if you ever hear someone say this, that's how you understand it. And when you watch movies, listen out for these phrases. It's very, very important in English. Okay, let's move on, okay? Because I also have a little test for you at the end. So the next situation is, okay, this is Alex. Now, as you can see, Alex is not an exemplary employee. Alex really likes to cut corners, okay? Cutting corners means not doing things properly, like, you know, taking shortcuts, okay? So he likes to cut corners, and he likes to wriggle out of his duties, like finding, you know, excuses. He just doesn't really want to work. So understandably, okay, that's what happens to him at some point, right? He gets the sack, okay? So he got the sack. Now, my question for you is, he obviously now has lost his job, you, his friend. So he comes running and he wants to cry on your shoulder. He wants you to console him, okay, to tell him that life is going to be okay. Now, is this how you react? Do you say, poor you? Do you say, I'm really sorry, you poor thing? Is that how you would react? No. And Rona is saying, this is what you say to him. That's it. You say to him, sorry, Alex, but serves you right. I mean, just look at it. You had it coming, right? You brought it on yourself. You deserve it. I mean, for God's sake, you totally asked for that. So you have only yourself to blame, and it serves you right. So it's all you're doing, right? And it serves you right. Look at his face, right? Now, so we use this in the situation where you know that this is, I'll tell, sorry, that's your mistake. Sorry, that's your mistake. Yeah, Olena. So it's essentially saying, don't pity yourself. Sorry, I have no sympathy for you because you brought it on yourself. Actually serves you right, okay? So let's just very, very quickly look at another situation to clarify this. Okay, imagine that this is you. Okay, you have your good friend, your best friend, and then one day you start gossiping about your friend. So a week later, okay, a couple of days later, you need your friend to help you with something. So you go to your friend, you ask for help, and your friend is saying nothing doing. Sorry, okay, I can't help you. So now, how should you react? Should you pity yourself and say, poor me? No, you should really say, serves me right, because, you know, I brought it on myself. I shouldn't have been doing it, right? So it serves me right. I mean, you have to acknowledge your mistakes. And the very last one, okay, I just couldn't stop myself. So this poor chap had a skiing accident, and there is another chap that we all know very well, okay, and his name is Bart. And Bart is not a nice person, even though I love him. He's not a nice guy. And obviously he was laughing at this poor chap, okay, laughing his head off, laughing at his misfortune. And then 2 weeks later, okay, this is what happens. And now Bart obviously is going to pity himself and asking people to pity him, but all these people are going to say, sorry, serves you right. I mean, I've seen you laugh at that poor chap. Now, okay, it's your turn. Serves you right. You deserve it. That's it. So a very, very nice expression. I wonder if you have something similar in your language. Do you have an equivalent? Do you have some kind of an equivalent to this in your languages? Yeah, Christina is saying, good. Okay, let's move on because we have a few more. Now, Alexandra, yeah. I think, look, I mean, we are all the same people, right? Wherever you go, we have the same concept. It's just that we express them differently. Now, another situation is 2 ladies, okay, very good friends. I like this expression a lot. It's very common. 2 friends, okay, just chit-chatting. So it's I don't know, it's an early afternoon chit-chat, okay. Obviously, these days, people only talk about prices and recession. So that lady is saying it's incredible how all the prices are going up and life is so expensive. This government is useless. Now, what do you think this person is going to say? Now, obviously, she can't disagree because she lives in the same country, so she knows exactly how life is expensive and how the government is useless. So what is she going to say? Not Rona, try again, try, guys. So she wants to say A, that's it. Okay, so what she's saying is, you're telling me. So when you're saying that, it means I know exactly. Oh, I know, believe me. You don't say, I know, right? You bet. Would you mind zooming in? How do you mean zooming in, Christina? Like zooming in, shall I say, what are you getting at, Christina? How do you mean zooming in? I agree with you. Yeah, Alexandra, I agree. Okay, Christina, just leave me a message, okay? Because I don't know how you mean. And I have to keep pushing to see to see bigger letters. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. No, I mean, I don't mind Christina, but I'm hopeless. I can't read. It's too, oh, really? Okay, so, oh dear. So I'm going to be reading them now because I don't know how to zoom in. Okay. But obviously you can rewatch it later, but I'll be reading it, okay, for you. If you can't see or if you can't understand, just stop me in the chat. So, you bet, I know, right? And you don't say, so you're telling me means I absolutely agree with you. And now we have another situation. So you see new neighbors, and this woman is saying to this guy, the new neighbors are just impossible. The music is deafening. So what do you think this guy is saying? He is saying, oh, I know, believe me. I know, right? You bet. So he is saying, you're telling me, okay? You're telling me. And then we have the last situation, okay? Look at that. A little bit of an understatement. So the boss, this guy is saying, so this is the boss and these are just colleagues. And one of the colleagues is saying he's a bit tetchy today, which is understatement, because look at him, he's furious. Tetchy is just irritable. So being British, he's saying he's a bit tetchy today instead of saying absolutely furious. And that guy is saying, you're telling me. He almost bit my head off when I asked him a simple question. So we use it to say, I know, you bet, okay? Okay, come on, guys, let's move on. Now, do you remember my fair weather friend? Fair weather friend, the friend who I went to for help, and he just said, sorry, nothing doing, I couldn't help, right? Oh, I can't help, he couldn't help. So this is the friend, and obviously he's a fair weather friend because hard times reveal true friends, and he's only a friend when the sun is shining, right? And when it's raining, he's not a friend. So a friend in need is a friend indeed, right? So this guy, okay, didn't help me on several occasions, and I thought he was my good friend. And then the day came when he actually he contacted me, and he said, Gabi, I'm completely snowed under, please help, I have this project, I have to finish it, and you are the only person who can help. Now, those who know me, they know I can hold a grudge for a long time. Sindo knows, Christina knows, you guys know. So because I can hold a not E or not, because I can hold a grudge, okay, this is what I'm going to do, okay? I'm going to give you, meaning my friend, that's what I'm thinking to myself, I'll give you the taste of your own medicine, right? I'll give you, not F, Rona, I'll pay you back in the same coin, right? You didn't help me, I'm not going to help you. I'll return like for like, right? So I can see some people are already putting the answer in, that's it. So what I'm going to say to him is, sorry, okay, nothing doing, okay, no help from me. And I'm also going to say, you see, look, now we are all square, okay? So we are even. In other words, in English, we say this when. We say this when we want to say, now I get my revenge on you. Now I get my own back on you and I settle the score with you. We are even, okay? Now we are all square, okay? You failed me, now I failed you, we are square. Now, again, I wonder if you have something similar in your language, but it's quite nice, okay? It's not good to be, to seek revenge, but I mean, that's how it is in life, right? And among friends, okay, that's what happens, okay? If you fail me, I'm going to fail you, and then we are square and we can start from scratch, right? Start from the beginning. Now, to give you another situation, but also I want you to remember this. Do you remember tongue in cheek? Walk in my shoes. Yeah, it's slightly different, Alexandre, because if you, well, in a sense that now you understand how I felt. Okay, I can see where you're coming from. Yeah, you could say that. But it's just settling the score. It's getting your revenge. It's getting your back. And then you say, now we are all square. We are all even. Okay. So tongue in cheek, do you remember what it meant? It meant not quite serious, humorous. So the next example is humorous. Don't get offended. Okay. It's tongue in cheek, but it's just to show you this expression, we are all square now, and how it's used. So the owner of this puppy left it in the car for hours to get her nails done. Okay, now look at the puppy. So Christina, if you can't see properly, because you may have a small screen, I'm going to just do a running commentary. The puppy is actually pooing, okay, in the car. So now the puppy is thinking, well, so we are all square now. You left me in the car, so I'm going to poo in your car. Now, okay, we are even, we are square. So that's another expression that is often used in English, okay? Now, just a few more and then we can do a test. I'm running out of breath just rushing through this. Okay, so now what we have is, oh, do you remember John and I think Peter and John? So Peter, remember the situation, he came cup in hand, right? So humbly begging, asking for money. And John said, what did he say? He said, nothing doing, right? So now, I want you to, and also this woman, do you remember her? Like she had to deal with nuisance neighbors, so making a racket, a lot of noise at night. So she was at the end of her tether, to use expressions from last session, right? Completely at the end of her tether. So she's decided to call the police, and she said, I'd like to report antisocial behavior. Okay, I'd like to report nuisance neighbors. And now both this woman and John are kind of feeling guilty about what they did. Like, you know, John refused to help and this woman reported on the neighbors. So they kind of feel bad. And what you want to say is that you feel for them, and that no wonder they reported, or she reported them. No wonder John didn't want to give him the money. So you feel for these people, you sympathize with them. You are saying that their behavior is reasonable and they shouldn't feel bad about it, and it stands to reason to act like that, right, in the circumstances. So what do you think? What can you say to them? Now, Sindo, I expect you to give me the answer. That's it. So we use this in the situation where you are saying that your behavior is absolutely understandable. So don't beat yourself up over this, because nobody can blame you, okay? Now, but here we have a slightly different situation, okay? So the husband is calling his wife and he's saying, darling, I forgot to tell you I have a business meeting today, so I won't be eating dinner at home. But this, okay, makes the woman, now you tell me, that's it, Elena. So the woman is not happy at all. Why is she not happy? Because she's already cooked and she spent 3 hours getting dinner ready. So in English, what we do is we have this expression, now you tell me. And that means you should have done it earlier. You should have, why didn't you do it? Now you tell me. So two friends are going to Barcelona. They are planning a short trip, okay? Now, one of them is saying, look, last week I found really cheap flights to Barcelona. So what do you think this guy is going to say? Now you tell me. You're probably, they're probably gone now, okay? So it's too late. It's a lovely expression. I've heard students say, now you are telling me, but that's a completely, it's not, you have to, it's an idiomatic phrase. It's an interjection, and it has to be remembered this way. So when you want to say to someone, why didn't you tell me? I mean, I've already done it. Now, you are informing me that I needn't have done it, then that's what we say. Now you tell me, okay? It's too late. Not I'll see to it is going to come in a minute, Sindo. So look at that. One more situation, but it's not I'll see to it, okay? So we have three expressions left. We have right you are, please yourself, and I'll see to it. Now, another scenario is a very, very busy boss, okay, and a very friendly, amicable, agreeable personal assistant. So the boss is saying, can I reschedule my meetings, please? I won't have time today. So what is this lady saying? She's very helpful. And what she's saying is okie dokie, no problem, of course. What is she saying? No. She's saying, right you are. So that's a very English expression. So right you are means that you're essentially saying okie dokie, no problem, okay, it's coming. So if you ask somebody for a favor and they say no problem, of course, they may as well say right you are. So don't be confused if someone ever says this to you. It means no problem, okay, it's coming, okay, I'm doing it, I'm on it, you could say, right you are, okay, good. And we have two more expressions before we move on to our test. I think I'm really good with the time today. So two expressions, okay, please yourself and I'll see to it. Now, the situation is this car needs fixing, right? So this little bloke is saying, no problem, I have some time later. So is it A or B? Now we only have two choices. Or another scenario. Okay, this woman is going away, okay? She's going away, but she has a cat. So she's saying, I'm really worried the cat won't eat anything when I'm away. She's really concerned. But her friend is reassuring her by saying, don't worry, I'll see to it. I'll see that the cat eats properly. So when do we say, I'll see to it? What are we actually saying? We are saying, I'll take care of it. I'll see to it. I'll make sure it's done. I'll take care of it. That's it. I'll manage it. So you can go, don't worry. I'll see to the cat. I'll see to it. It's not just look after. In this particular context, yes, but it could be other things. So if you say to me, Gabi, I have an engineer coming to fix my boiler, but I'm not going to be around, then I may say to you, oh, don't worry, I'll see to it. Okay, just give me the keys and I'm going to let the guy in, etc., etc. So you are saying, I'll take care of it. I'll make sure it's done. I'll see to it. Okay. And we often say, we don't say to it, we just say, I'll see that the cat eats properly. Okay, so I'll see that it's done. Okay, I'll see that she eats her food. So very, very, very nice expression. And the last one, now we know that it's going to be please yourself. So let's just look at this situation. Now, let me tell you a little bit about my mother. It's not me and it's not my mother, but it's just like a, you know, scenario taken out straight from my life. So when I was younger, my mom and I couldn't see eye to eye. We disagreed a lot, okay? A lot. We had completely different opinions. Now, very often, like, so imagine we would go shopping, for example, and then I liked the blue color, she liked the green color. Now, and she would always try to convince me, to talk me into doing things her way. But I wanted to be my own person. I wanted to be myself, you know, a teenager, rebellious. So we always argued, and then my mom would always finish every single argument and conversation saying, please yourself or suit yourself. Now, going out, it was the same problem. Like, I never wanted to go out. I had, you know, my books and all this, and my mom wanted me to go out more, and it was always the same. And then, you know, a little argument, and in the end, my mom would just go, please yourself. Now, do you think she was happy when she was saying please yourself? What was she saying when she was saying please yourself? She was saying it's your decision, right? She was saying do what you want to do. She was saying that's it, Alexandra. But there is a little trick to this, because she was not just saying do what you want to do. When you say suit yourself or please yourself, you are actually being a little bit rude, because what you are saying is, I don't care, okay, just suit yourself. So there is a little bit of anger, okay, involved, and you could be rude as well if you say it to someone you don't know very well. You are saying, do it your way then, whatever. Some people would just say whatever, right? And that's it. So please yourself is like saying whatever, or suit yourself. And there's another situation, okay, and that's my husband, okay. It's not my husband, okay, but my husband likes to cook, okay, but when he cooks, he likes reassurance. Again, he likes to ask questions. Good, do whatever you choose, that's it. But there is this element of, you know, I'm angry, okay, I'm really, it's not said in a nice way, it's just saying whatever, I don't care, do what, in a sense, a little bit. So my husband likes to ask questions, and he always, when he cooks, and he always asks me, and I say, well, you know, it's better to add a little bit of salt, or a little, do it with butter or whatever. And then he always goes, well, I don't want to do this. And what do you think I say to that? Well, then, suit yourself and don't ask me for advice, okay? And when I say suit yourself, I'm saying whatever, just don't ask me. So now what I'm going to ask you to do, okay, very quickly, I'm going to ask you to do a little quiz. Now, this guy is fishing, okay? So there is a dog walker, okay, a passerby, who is politely asking, any luck? So, any luck? What do you think this person is saying? We're talking about everyday conversation, colloquial language. What do you think he's saying? He's not very happy. You can tell. You can't see any. I wish you luck. Yeah, okay. If the fish, good. If the fish are biting the bait, but look. But my question is, what is this guy? That's it, Christina. What is this guy saying to my remark? Because I'm just walking by, and I want to be nice. We often talk to people, right? And you just ask, any luck? And this guy goes, nope, nothing doing, just my luck. So what he's saying, that's it, no luck, that's it. You could say that, okay? Or you could just say nothing doing, no action, no activity, nothing, dead, no fish, just my luck, right? How about this situation then? I wonder what you are going to say to this. So 3 ladies, okay, gossiping. Now this one is saying, did you hear Mary's getting hitched to Ben? And then this one is going, who's Ben? I thought she was engaged to Liam. And then the last one goes, oh, Liam, he ran off with another girl. Now, what do you think this woman is now saying? It comes as a shock. I mean, you can tell no way, that's it, no way. So no, now, no. Now you tell me means that something is told too late. Like, you should have told me, you could, okay, if this is how you mean, but she has no, she shouldn't really feel that way. This is what she says. That's it, Christina. Just remember Donald Trump. Well, I mean, this comes as a shock. She was not expecting this because she thought it was Ben. Now it's no, she thought it was Liam. Now it's Ben. Liam ran off with another girl. Well, I never. This is really surprising. And how about this? Okay, sorry about, my friend Donald Trump. Not that I like the guy. Anyway, so Sarah, you'll have to move out of the White House. Gossiping like that. Yeah, that's it, Elena. Yes. So Sarah, you'll have to move out of the White House. Honestly, meaning, how dare you? How can you even ask me this? Why? Sarah, you're no longer the president, sir. Okay. So Donald goes, well, I can't on the life of me understand how I lost. No way. Yeah. I can't on the life of me understand how I lost. Oh, well, I guess it can't be helped. So I have to move out. But I'll be back. Mark my words. Another expression, mark my words, saying, okay, I'm predicting this. Just remember what I'm saying today because it's going to happen later. So, yeah, now, how about this? Sorry, I'm rushing because I have one more activity for you guys. And so this woman, okay, is getting a phone call now. Can I talk to Mr. Brown, please? And she, like a Terminator, I'll be back. Yeah, that's it. And she's saying, I'm afraid he's not in the office at the moment. So this guy is really persistent. I need to talk to him urgently. What do you think she's saying? This guy wants to talk to the boss. The boss is not in the office. So what do you think she's saying? No problem. I'll see that he calls you as soon as he comes back. That's it, Christina. I'll see to it. I'll make sure. Don't worry. Leave it with me. I'll see to it. I'll see that he calls you as soon as possible. Now, guys, the very last activity. What I want you to do is I'm going to show you some responses. Okay, we have 3 responses. And I want you to tell me which was the original question, A, B, or C. So the first response is, right, you are. And the 3 options are you feeling okay? Be there at 8 p.m. What do you think? What do you think is the original question, to which the response is, right, you are. B, that's it. So someone is asking you a question and you are saying, okie dokie, that's it, Elena. So you're saying, right, you are, no problem, I'll be there, okie dokie, okay. Now, how about this? Serves you right, okay? And the 3 options are, I want to do it my way. My girlfriend left me when she found out I had another girl on the site. This is incredible. That's it. So serves you right. It's B. B, right. Because what you're saying is you brought it on yourself. You had it coming, right? And you only have yourself to blame. Okay, it's your fault. And the last one, I don't blame you. So the first expression, the first example, sorry, the first option, I had to ask her to stop complaining. She just never stops. I just can't live without coffee. Well, I thought I could stay, but I really have to go, duty calls. So which one is the response or the original number 3? It's actually A, because what you are saying here is that, you see, someone is saying, I had to ask her to stop complaining because this is what she always does. She just can't stop complaining. So you had to ask her to stop. And then someone is just sympathizing and saying, oh, I don't blame you. Okay, nobody would. Okay, she just can't stop. I just can't live without coffee. That would be another expression. Do you remember? If you can't live without something, do you remember what it was? you would say, I can't do without it. I can't do without coffee. I can't live without coffee. I can't do without coffee. And the last one, well, I thought I could stay, but I really have to go. It can't be helped. Duty calls, right? So sorry, I really want to stay, but it can't be helped. Duty calls.